Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry for the last video. I didn't even realize I was recording without audio. So this card was reversed or upside down in the deck. So we're going to go ahead and count down towards you. 8 of Wands. So you might be hearing of someone. There is someone that's going to be calling you, messaging you. It's very possible this could be a past connection that perhaps you are waiting for a phone call. This person could be reaching out. So I'm getting Queen of Swords. So this connection, this communication that's coming in, I don't know. I'm feeling like it might be a communication that you do not want to have. This could be somebody that doesn't want to reconnect with you, or it's very possible that maybe you're the one who's reaching out to this person. You could be looking for someone who may have blocked you, or this could be, you know, their energy. I just feel like it's a cold. It's going to be a very cold and distant conversation, almost like dismissive. Okay, that's what I'm getting. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. What's this Knight of Pentacles for it? That one just went left. We got the Three of Swords, the Magician, and let me pick up the one that fell. And we've got Page of Wands. So these cards with the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like after that conversation or that last interaction with this person, you've come to the realization basically that you have to move on and let that go. Okay. I feel like you are now just giving up that old connection that or last interaction that you had with this person, or the last communication you had with this person who is now treating you cold or perhaps doesn't want to talk to you, really left you heartbroken. Okay. I feel like you know, really just you're concentrating in your self growth, in work, and kind of diving into other activities that perhaps take your mind can help you take your mind off of this connection, right? Like I feel like you're doing you with the Page of Wands. You're really working on yourself, trying to figure out what it is that the shortcomings were in that previous connection so that you don't bring back and repeat those patterns in the new connection, is how I'm feeling here. Like you had to do the shadow work for you to be able to understand that you contributed to that end, but you don't have to really hold yourself hostage for it. And with the manifestation card here, it just tells me that you're really calling in someone who's truly aligned to you, but at your own pace. I don't feel like you're rushing to get into another connection. Okay. That last connection really did a number on you. All right, let's see what else we got. Thank you. You've got the Queen of Cups, so this could very well be a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's coming in for you. What do we know about the Queen of Cups? Let me pick up this for Virgo. Thank you. This is too many, so I'm not reading that. There we go, and it popped down. Yeah. See, this Queen of Cups is coming in for you. Take it as it resonates as far as gender. I don't really read genders, but the cards are feminine. So we're going to go ahead and say how they look. So this person could be coming in, and when the person that does come in, like I said, could be a water sign. It's basically your divine counterpart, but it's going to be after much like shadow work from you. Like you really have to focus on yourself, do the healing, do the self work, the self restoring, restore your ideologies about, reflect on what happened. Don't dwell, don't sulk. It is what it is. That is the ending of that chapter, but also take from that the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? You're going to then apply the good to your new connection that is coming in. And only then is when you'll be able to really, truly kind of enjoy this new connection that is coming in for you. Okay? What else do we have for the sign of Virgo in love? Thank you. You have the Four of Cups. So yeah, some of you, it's easier said than done, right? For some of you, there are other options that have come in since that split, or since you had that fallout with that, with your last person. But it's almost like no one fills your cup like that person did. And so you live, they live rent free in your mind, but you also live with like you're hung up on the what ifs. What if I would have been a better person? What if I would have listened? What if I would have um, been more patient? What if I would? That's what you're doing. And so until you heal that, this new person is going to be stalled. So the faster you take your L's and you do the self-healing, the better it is for you, okay? And you don't really have to live in that same energy. We've got the Four of Swords. So some of you are being called to, take a breather, relax. I do feel like some of you may have some extracurricular activities that can, that if it's something that can get out of hand, you're asked to pipe it down a little bit, okay? You're asked to kind of take a breather, make sure you rest, catch up on your sleep. Don't really hyper focus, because I know Virgos can be hyper focused on things that they feel did not go their way. And so that can really take a tremendous toll on your mind and your psyche. So you want to make sure that you relax, okay? You've also got the World. So there's definite new beginnings here for you. With the World card, there is some sort of completion. It's like understanding that that ending had to happen so that new beginnings can come in for you. All right. Let's see what else comes in for. You've got the Knight of Cups. You're more than willing to give love. You're not completely closed out to love, I see here. Got the Five of Swords. You're just not really trusting at this point. And the King of Pentacles. This is you. As a Virgo, you embody the King of Pentacles. Could be the Queen of Pentacles, but that's not here. So, again, take it as it resonates. This is your energy. All right. I just feel like you're focused on your bag right now, your money. That's what you're worried about. And you're a little bit guarded and reserved when it comes to a connection, but you're not completely closed out. So all hope is not lost, Virgo. What else is coming in for the sign of Virgo? All right. You have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands here, this person coming in could be very passionate, very exciting, very different from what your normal type is. So that's a good thing, okay? I do feel like you will find that this person is just as ambitious and almost competitive as you are. Like this person will be challenging in a sense, but challenging in a good way, not in a bad way. Like it's almost like it's almost like this person will mirror you, right? Like that's the type of connection that I'm feeling will come in for you. What else do we have for Virgo? Thank you. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to feel super generous. You have the Two of Cups. There you go. And you have the Ten of Swords. So you are done with the dwelling on the past. You're done with the sleepless nights. You're done with crying for someone who no longer wants you in their energy. You're closing out that cycle, okay? Only to bring in this new connection that's going to lead to a very stable relationship, and it's also going to be very abundant when it comes to your finances. So it's very possible that this person can go into some sort of business with you, or just joining them in just joining them, their energy brings abundance. Okay, it's almost like this person truly will make you happy, and you will both grow when it comes to your connection. Okay. All right, Virgo, I will leave you at that. If you are still here with me, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, remember, kindness matters. Bye.